Welcome to For Collectors.
Welcome back, everybody. It is it's not Wednesday right now, but it will be Wednesday when you watch this. Welcome back to For Collectors. For Collectors, my name is Sammy Thunder. I am joined tonight by none other than Warren D in the CLE, Stephen with the PH, and this is simply just a recorded video of us showing cards. No hobby drama, no gossip. Although, if we want to, I guess we could go that route, but I think it's just going to be about the cards tonight.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's what it's all about. When we were backstage, just kind of chatting, let's just have a little bit of fun, share some cards. No freaking hobby drama, because that's not what we're about anyway.
No.
There's enough negativity in the world, and as most of all you guys know, I'm Mr. Hobby Positivity, baby. And I know Steven, I know he's already fired up anyway, because he's fired up all the time. So
it's true.
I just want to show cards.
Yeah, man, let's do it. But I wish you guys nothing but the best for the holidays, and yeah, man, this is always a stressful time for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It should be a joyful time, and Sammy, you said it. This is what you wanted this to be, and I think you picked two perfect guys to do this.
I think so.
Just sharing positivity and cards and joyfulness and friendship, and I think that's what this is really, really all about, and I think that's what makes it even better. And all right, Stephen, man, you said you want to show cards, man. Let's start. You start. Let's go.
Okay. I have no problems, Warren. I agree. I agree. Bang on with you. I have zero desires to bring up anything about showing cards, and actually, I got some really exciting news this week. It's the first time I'm telling anyone outside of a few close friends and family. I have officially retired.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, man.
So after a while thinking about this and doing that, I just want to get back into sitting back, watching cards, watching videos, just doing this. And I'm going to start off basically showing a card that I picked up a month ago in the Toronto show. The Toronto Expo. I've not done a video since then. I've been holding off because of obviously the decision I made. But I went to the Toronto Expo in back in November. I picked up a couple items, but the one thing that I really want to show off, it's a 1925. It's from the Spalding's official baseball guide book that came out. It on a certain page, it is a picture of the New York American League players from the Yankees, I believe it is, and it's page 126. Let me make sure. Page 126, it is. And it's Babe Ruth. It's a page out of the book. And it's Babe Ruth in the middle, surrounded by 10 other ball players from the Yankees, I believe.
Wow.
And it was just, and as we can tell, it's in a slab that is rivet. It has rivets, not screw down, but rivets. I believe the slab is an SMA, Sports Memorabilia Authentication. And I was shocked when I saw this. I've never seen it before. I didn't know anything much about it. As you can see on the back, I got the cover of the book itself printed off, but you can see how there's printing on the back. Sorry about the glare, everyone.
No, you're fine.
But I just again, it's out of the book. It's a unique piece. I've never seen it before, and with Babe Ruth, I was just shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen an image of that in a magazine once, but never seen that piece. That's fabulous. But you don't see those very often, and that makes it even cooler. Man, I don't even know where to start, but I'm going to start with this because I have a small rant to go along with this.
Oh boy.
A few guys have seen this piece. I sent pictures to and all that stuff. So this is a 1936 R311, not the glossy. This is the leather finish. Mel Harder.
Oh.
It is I never knew the leather finish set existed. What a great image of Mel Harder, who I believe belongs in the Hall of Fame. And my man Drew Clean Cheap Shots will back me up on that too. But the reason I want to rant is I sent guys pictures of this that didn't have that on it. Hey guys, folks that sell cards, stop using Scotch tape. Please. I beg you. And normally I'm very careful when I see people use Scotch tape. I thought I had folded it down and had it stuck wherever. I did not. So I went to pull this out because it was in like a 8.5 by 11 backed sleeve, plastic, sleeve. You know what I'm talking about. Because I just want to put it in a top loader. And I went to pull it out and the tape stuck to it. So there's nothing that I can do. I was as careful. It took me 15 minutes to get it to do that. So please stop using Scotch tape, guys. Use painter's tape, blue tape. Blue tape! Shout out to Keith, Lonely Basement. But I still love this piece because it didn't touch his face. What a great image of Mel Harder. I am going to be doing a video on my support of Mel Harder to go into Hall of Fame. 223 wins. 186 losses, yes. He had 2 years where he went back-to-back 20-win seasons. He actually led the league in ERA 1 year at a 2.95. But he also coached for so many years. So his acumen over the years just kind of, it blows me away that he's not in the Hall of Fame because he has a better record than some guys that are already in there. But I digress. Let's move on. Let's show some more cards.
That's a beautiful piece. Just a beautiful piece, Warren.
I love
the uniform. It's the uniform. I love it. The striped wool button down. It's one of it, and I love that hat. And Scott Reindeer has like a simile hat. I'm just not willing to pay what they want for those.
No.
I was going to say about Mel Harder is that if Mookie watches this, he's probably thinking, "Oh, Mel Harder, great New York Met coach."
Yeah.
Well, no, he was, and great, but I'm sure Mookie will agree with me. I honestly believe he belongs in the Hall of Fame.
He has good statistics to back it. He's 223 wins. And actually, I'm reading on Wikipedia right now that he is one of only 4 pitchers to pitch at least 20 seasons with one team. The others are you got Walter Johnson in there, Ted Lyons, and Red Faber.
And if I remember right, out of his 20-something seasons with the Indians, he had a over 500 winning percentage for like 15-something seasons, if I remember right. Don't quote me on that, guys. I'm sorry. I've had a couple of cocktails, but
he also lived a very long life, and he was they retired his number in 1990, and so he passed away in 2002 at age 93. It's quite a nice life.
Yeah, and he was just a stellar. And since I'm talking about it, I'm going to show this piece too. It's like I got this for a steal.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
This is a Larry Weber print. He's done a lot of stuff in Ohio. This is actually hand numbered to 50. But just a beautiful art piece signed by him. And this print was dated 1999. So he signed this later in life.
Did he sign all 50, or is that just one that's autographed?
He actually, from my understanding, he signed and hand numbered all 50.
Oh wow,
Wow.
That's cool.
But this shows him later in life as like a coach, and then the
Right.
pitching.
When he was on
But
the mound.
it's just a great piece. I got this for $12. 12 at auction. Nobody bid on it. I'm like, I'm bidding. Boom, sold. Done. I'm in.
eBay auction, or was it a
eBay. Yep, eBay.
That's awesome.
I'm in. I'm like, I'm golden.
That's a beauty, Warren.
Let's go.
That's a beauty.
What do you got tonight, Sammy?
So there was a period of time where I was thinking about moving this to fund another purchase, as I typically do in my collecting habits. But I have a very soft spot for this because it kind of combines a bunch of things that I really appreciate about collecting. One is it stars my favorite, one of my guys, Mathewson, and the other is kind of ties in a little bit of business acumen and culture at the time. So Let me bring myself on here. There's back in 1913, I think this is from the 1913 Durham duplex razors. They did a schedule. You can see on the back there's a schedule, and I think there's like a little bit of trivia actually, or like a riddle or something. But yeah, on the back they have the schedule. On the front is the endorsement, and so it's kind of like expanded. You got Maddie on the front, which I think is the ultimate highlight.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
You have his endorsement here, and then you have the business, and you can make your orders and know where to buy them from. So for a while, I tried doing Google searches to find anything I could about it as far as like what got him to go to Durham duplex razors. Couldn't really find much on the history of Mathewson and the razor company, but after reading, there's a book on Mathewson that people were suggesting, and I read through the whole book, and there's a very, very, very small part that talks about Mathewson's business chops. He was such a good businessman, and he was, I think when they asked him to do it, they didn't in the book, it doesn't say Durham duplex razors, but it does say a razor company did ask Mathewson if he would endorse their product, and the first thing he said was, is the razor any good? And they're like, oh, of course. And so they offered Mathewson $250 to endorse the razor. And so Mathewson, being the businessman that he was, and $250 at that point was a lot of money.
Yeah.
He went ahead and did it. And I want to think it was this. Fun fact about this is this is the only one that's been graded. As far as I know, unless other ones have been graded. I've never seen a raw one in the wild. I purchased this years ago from Dan McKee, if you guys are familiar with him.
I know his name, but yeah, enough.
It's the only time I haven't really purchased a lot from Dan McKee, but he had this on there, and he's really big on finding really unique things that you just don't really see that often at shows, and so I thought this is pretty cool.
Just a great piece. See, that's that I love. I love that weird stuff, and God's, forbid we say oddball, but that's what's. But I think a lot of us, when it comes to collecting, and Stephen, I'm sure you agree, because especially you with Jackie, because you have everything Jackie. Now you're looking for something different, something that you haven't seen before, and all that kind of stuff. And to me, that's where I think the chase is fun.
Well,
That Mathewson piece, I would love to have something like that.
Yeah.
And I may have some weird stuff here to show you too, but just fun. But I think that's where a lot of us are at now. And I heard Mike, baseball collector, talk about on Golden Age Cardboard, whatever, where he's to the point where now he's trying to look for something different now. Because if you already have it all, you get bored, man. So let's do it. Steve, what do you got, Mike? Let's go.
Well, to go on that, I was going to show something else, but I'm going to switch it around now. What you just said, Warren, is so accurate because, and Sammy can contest to this, is Sammy's picked up some pieces for me lately. And these are things that I'm going to get at Strongsville, and they're not card related. They are advertisement pieces. I believe one's a book, so he's picked up 4 items for me, and you're exactly right. Outside of one more really true card, which is the 52 tops I'm looking for Jackie. I mean, everything else I'm looking at now are not the main card type things for the most part. So when I get, you'll see in Cleveland, Warren, those 4 pieces Sammy brings me, and who knows how many more other pieces Sammy's going to find for me before we get to Strongsville. So
you never know.
You never know. So I'm going to show a piece that I picked up at the 2025. I believe it was the 2025 National in Chicago, and going on with the oversize and things that you haven't seen. And Sammy, that piece you just showed, I believe I seen that in a video back some time ago when you got it back sometime, and that piece is so incredible, and it looks so awesome in the slab. So I picked up this piece, and it's a basically 8.5 by 11, but it's doubled, so it's 11 by 17 roughly. I got it folded in half. I'll show both back and front, but it's an advertisement piece, I believe, that was at pertaining to the 1951 Brooklyn Dodgers at Ebbets Field. So I'm not sure how's that looking.
That looks good. Yeah.
Oh no, it's great.
So that's the picture of the team. And then here's the part where you got the Ebbets Field schedule, seasons tickets, dimensions, when and where, stuff like that.
You got a map of Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
And it's just an incredible piece. It was really a decent price, but these are things that you don't see very often, such as yourself, Sammy, and Warren, what you guys had just shown. These are things that are off the main card, stuff that we've been so used to doing. So I mean, this type of stuff is incredible things. And these are the things, or the avenues or the forks in the road that we're starting to go down. And you look at over the last year or two of the hobby, especially our little community. I mean, when you start looking at Aaron, a Value Vintage, and Jason and Joe Rosen, and all these different type of items and pieces are just incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, they're so unique, and they're so, I believe they're pretty rare.
Yeah, no.
You hit it on the head with Al Rosen, definitely with Al Rosen and no, not Al Rosen. Joe Rosen. I was thinking of the baseball player. Joe Rosen and Aaron. And those two are like auction hounds. That's what they keep on it. And I actually so I was really, really hoping, because I won something really big with REA, and I was really, really hoping to have it tonight. But USPS is very slow right now, it seems, understandably so. And so I'm hoping that before I go to the Philly show and drive tomorrow morning, I might be able to sneak over to my post office and pick it up at my P.O. box, but we'll see.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing it.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah, man, I can't wait. And you know, yeah, man, the countdown's starting. Strongsville.
Oh,
my budget's
Yeah.
completed. I got to rebuild it.
yeah.
Me too.
I spent all my money on this one piece.
In our text thread, I'm like, I got to start saving because I got nothing. Because I keep buying. That
Yeah.
being said,
I would love to see that piece because it sounds pretty. It sounds pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And like you say, I mean, you're going to Philly tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wish I was going, but
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I have I have some money that I can kind of put towards something small or smallish, but I'll be going there, and then there's obviously the get together afterwards that Neil and Ray are hosting, which I'm and I got to see Dan from Steel City DW. Him and I were texting earlier, and he's there right now. So he'll be there at the show tomorrow. Love hanging out with him. And I know Tony from TJ is going to be there, and Dan. I think Dan is going to be there tomorrow from Vintage Baseball PC.
okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a good crowd, I think.
Awesome.
I got to put on the Just Collect T-shirt and walk around and make sure that people are aware and make sure that they know to go to Just Collect for
yes,
for
absolutely.
their buying or selling needs.
Yeah. And I know Brian Hodges 1455 and I are trying to figure out a way to get out either to the Philly show or Chantilly.
Well, Chantilly's not. Unless they found a new venue, they're not hosting anymore.
Yeah,
Oh no! Oh no! Didn't know.
They
We did talk about maybe coming out to the Philly show, spend some time out there, kind of figuring it out. But
I mean, Dan was just telling me that his hotel that he paid for was like less than $150 a night, and it was a gigantic room, and I mean, it's right nearby right nearby the venue. And Steven can attest to this. I highly recommend it. I mean, they've actually just expanded the show tomorrow for the first time. So it's going beyond the initial space.
All right.
Well, Sammy, that's the first time we actually met in person was in 2023, September 2023 at the Philly show. If my number one show going to will be Strongsville every year.
Sure.
And I believe I want to go to another Philly show, hopefully next year.
Yeah.
That's my hope.
There's one thing I'll never forget that day was that, and it's so hard for me to, ever accept such a generous offer. And I don't know if you remember this, Stephen, but he mentions to me, he's like, Sam, if there's a card that you like and you need some money, let me know. And I'm just like, I can't do that. If there's like a cardinal rule for me that I just can't do is I can't take other collectors' money to buy a card for myself. It's hard for me to do that. Now it's weird because if somebody says, "Hey, Sammy, I got you a card to add to your collection, like a gift," and then it's like, okay, yeah, because we do that all the time. But when it comes to cash, I'm just so weird about that. I can't do that. I can't do it. You buy me a beer, buy me a burger, but don't give me $100 in cash or something like that, or $50 in cash to buy a card. But I appreciate the offer, Stephen. I never forgot that, and it's so generous of you to do that. Yeah. But save your money and buy a card that you want.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
So we're talking about how great this community is.
Yeah,
I have some gifts I want to share.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna make this real quick here, guys. So a lot of us already know my man Ruben Snyder.
Yeah,
he's a fantastic commenter. A lot of us already know him anyway in person, but he sent me a fabulous Christmas gift of cards. So this one is a Power Players Topps Chrome Jose Ramirez. Sorry about the glare, but
that's very shiny.
Beauty.
Very shiny card.
Yeah.
But then he's like, I just sent this because I knew you liked Michael Jordan. So this is a like 1999 collector's choice, but it's the preview. It's there you go. You see the foil preview.
Yeah.
Not an expensive card, but it's hard to find in nice shape.
Who's he?
And then, believe it or not, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just asking who he's dunking on there. Looks
Oh,
like a
yeah.
Sacramento King. I can't tell.
It looks like a. Man, let me pull my glasses on. I'll tell you.
Oh, it's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't tell the jersey on that one.
Okay.
It might be a Sacramento King. It kind of looks like. Then he sent me a Paul Skeens. I do not have one of these, by the way. Yes, I know, shocker, but
Nice
I
rookie
don't
card.
buy the modern packs. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
But the best was this, and this is fantastic because it's one of my favorite cards. This is 1989 Topps
Autograph.
auto
Gary Sheffield, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Sheffield. I do think that he will get in someday. That's
Sure.
fine, but I love this card.
Mm-hmm.
What about it? Do you like some? What is it? The what do you like
I
about
think
it?
it's the braces I like. I don't know. I'm
Is
kidding.
that-
No. But I was a big fan of his anyway. And there's actually two different variations of this card that people don't realize. Sandy Alomar Jr. and Greg Jeffries have the same issue.
Mhm.
Up here, between the hat and future stars, there's some cards that have a wider gap and some have a smaller one.
That is very specific.
It is, but
Wild.
they were legitimate variations. This is actually a little bit tighter, so this is it's not an error; it's just a variation. And why they did it, who knows? But they printed more than enough of them. But it's just fun, just a great piece.
Just
Happy to have it.
stay away from the Jose. Was it the Jose Uribe error card that people try to sell for $500,000?
1990 Fleer. The birthday is wrong that they want to sell for ass loads of money. And then I got these gifts too, real quick. So
back.
this came from Mike at Scoots Collectibles. So 1956, Jim Hegan. Now I already had this card, but this one's way better than the one I have. So I'm happy to get it. Just a glorious piece. But this one was even better because I did not have it. 56, Jim Busby from my team set. What a beautiful card. Clean on the back. Just outstanding piece.
It looks great.
Oh, dude, I can't even.
There's something about 56, 55s, and 56s. When they look good, they stand out, don't they?
They definitely stand out. And I think that's just a great card. So happy. But this one makes me think of Shane Shoebox Legends.
Why?
Because it's shiny.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a good answer.
But it's a 2023 Prism Nap Lajoie number 2, the red number to 199.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I got a chance
Just
to
a nice card there. So simple. And then my last card I'm going to show because I can't hog it, but I had to buy this.
Oh,
Eddie Watt.
Ed Watt.
Yeah.
And I actually texted Drew. I said, Drew, does this look legit? Because this card looks pretty nice and the auto looks like. He goes, yeah, Warren, it's legit. I said, I bought it. It was $4.
well, that's
Wow.
Don't tell Ed Watt that.
No, but I'm happy as hell to own it, and because it's his memories of all the videos that Drew had done with Eddie, and all that stuff. It's just so it's all about.
Well, it's kind of fun because right now the viewer, like in StreamYard, you can control the type of viewer that we're using to make you stand out and us on the side, as you can see. This is called. Someone labeled this the Eddie Watt viewer because they must have put Eddie Watt on the main frame here and everyone else on the side. So
nice.
It's kismet that you're able to show an Ed Watt card while on the Eddie Watch viewer.
Pick it up for nothing. I mean, really, what's $4?
No, it's yeah, and for a living living
legend, yeah.
living legend, man. All right. So is it mine or is it Steven's?
I believe it's yours, Sammy.
Okay. So I picked this up. I've had 2 opportunities to buy this card. The first time, I think it was a strange interaction, but I think the first time the seller was putting this on the Facebook groups, and I remember Aaron and I were kind of going back and forth on it as far as like, he was interested, I was interested, and the seller, I think, ended up holding on to it ultimately, is my understanding. But he told Aaron that he sold it, and he told me he's going to hold on to it. So obviously he didn't sell it, but held on to it. And then I would say, I don't know how much more time after that, but he put it out on the market again. There was a deal or no deal. I generally stay away from those, but I went ahead and because I really wanted it. Because I know I can't afford this card in a higher grade. Really, a 1 is kind of where, or 2 max. This is a PSA 1, and I got this I think for like, I don't know, it was a pretty penny, like 1,700 or so. I think is the amount, and it's the home run derby of
Willie Mays.
Yeah, but what's fun about this is it's in a 1, which is ideal because I can afford it.
Sure.
Classic set filled with absolute studs. And I know there are people who craze themselves over trying to either complete the set or just get certain players. But a fun fact about this, you'll see on the back that this one's stamped. Yes. I've shared this before. So, yes. I mean, for anybody watching, I apologize for being a broken record, but it's fun to share this story. So Smider's Motor Sales I'm guessing was part of the American Manufacturer Company or Corporation. I can't remember if it's company or corporation, but AMC for short. AMC was a sponsor, I think, of Home Run Derby, and so when I don't know if they contracted out the cards or however it worked, but they sent these cards to all the AMC dealers across the country. And it's I love the fact that it's marked by this Pennsylvania-based motor sale company. You got the Studebakers and the Packers if you want one. So
crazy.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, go ahead. Is that more the promo or is that the legitimate actual Home Run Derby set, or is it a promo with that stamp on the back?
No, the stamp was just because I think maybe somebody got the card.
Got it. Okay.
And they stamped it. If there's one person that I know that loves Home Run Derby cards, it is Petty. Petty is a huge fan of these cards, and he has he had 2 Willie Mays Home Run Derbies. I don't know if he still has 2. And Cooper bought it off him, right?
Yeah.
And I was at Strongsville.
No, that was at Chicago, the
National. Okay. But there you have it. It's one of those cards that, it's hard, obviously eventually when the clock stops ticking, before the clock stops ticking, I'm gonna have to do something with it. But
yeah.
For now, I'm gonna appreciate it, admire it, and one of the best baseball shows ever. I mean, for me, I would watch the reruns on ESPN Classic.
Yeah. I still watch them, and I love Calavito on there too because.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and
do you have that one or no?
I do not, but it is on my one list.
Would you rather all right? Let's hypothetically say that you had a chance to get the Calavito 59 Bazooka or the 59 Home Run Derby, and they were both available. Which one do you go with?
Personally, I went the Home Run Derby because Home Run Derby. Watching that show on ESPN and all that kind of stuff back in the day for me when they were showing all the replays, it just makes it's the nostalgia of it because those are players that my father watched
Yeah.
and my grandfather watched. So being able to watch home run derby and seeing them hit that house down there, it just meant so much to me. And to see the players just being themselves, and to me, home run that show is so special. And for me to not have a card, believe it or not, to me is shocking. But it's not mainstream. It's not. I think it's gaining ground. But seeing that card made me smile so much inside, and like, damn, that's so awesome to see. But yeah, I remember watching Calavito on there, and I think he was against. Shit. I'm sorry, my memory's slipping me, but
Oh, you're good.
he was under.
I'm actually on eBay. I'm actually on eBay right now trying to find you a Calavito.
Well, if you can find one, send me the link. We'll figure it out. But
For sure.
I haven't been actively seeking it, but it's definitely always in my background. And a card like that, I kind of want to find in person, so I can.
I get it. Yeah.
But if I see a great copy for a really good price, I'm okay with that too. But I kind of want to have it in hand.
Yep.
I hear
And get
you.
to see it.
You may get a text message tomorrow since I'll be walking the floor. So
All right, let me text. It's fine.
yeah, I'll shoot you a photo at the very least. And I get that the feeling of wanting to hold it in hand, have it in hand, walk away with it in hand, not have to wait for it to be shipped or to wait for a collector to bring it to you. Like, with Steven, I've been finding stuff for him, but I get it. Like, there's a major difference between buying it virtually and buying it in person.
Yeah,
It's a complete different experience.
It is.
But even if like a friend finds it for me, says, "Hey Warren, do you want this? I found this." I'm good with that too, because there's a connection there. And I think that's what some of these younger folks don't understand, how important friendship is, and the connection of cards and people, and just us all being together. Now that we can share all this together, I think that's what's really important. And if Sammy, if you find that card, and you send me pictures, I'm like, dude, get it. I'll see it in strong, so I'll pay you that, or send it to me. I'll Venmo you the money, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
I'll keep an eye.
But I also trust your judgment. You understand my point?
Sure.
And
of course.
to me, that says something. Same thing with Steven. If I find something for Steven that's Jack or whatever, I'm going to send you a picture and say, "Hey, do you want this?" And here's what they're asking. We have that communication. That's how all this modern technology, I think, is so fun, because it's changed our lives in a good way, especially for us collectors and as we are friends. I think that's so fun. So
that's pretty funny, Warren, because I might be getting a text from Sammy tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah. There are clear collectors for certain players. Oops, I said that wrong. There are certain players for certain collectors that I reach out to. So that's like anything Jackie, I'll reach out to Steven. That's kind of like a given. Anything Hank Aaron or Ed Matthews that's unique will go to Matt, and so forth.
Sure.
I figure what we'll do is we'll kind of share one more card, I think, and kind of call it a night. So, Steve,
sounds good.
Let me give you the floor here.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a card I haven't shown again. And it's I've had this card a couple times. I've sold them both times. It is a hockey card. And it is going from a guy from my hometown, Brantford, and we all know who's the greatest hockey player from Brantford. And so I have to complete getting it. So I have his rookie to the 10th year. I sold his rookie card 2 times over, and I end up picking it up in Toronto again. So I got the run of first year to his 10th year, and that's the Gretzky OPC.
Oh, geez. Wow.
So it's a beauty. It's a nice card. It's in a KSA slab, which doesn't bother me. It's a
No, nor should it.
But it's a really sharp looking card. And I've been saying for about a year or two now, I'm going to get it again to complete that run of the first 10 years of OPC. And I ended up getting this one. I now
I'm going to tear right now.
done. I mean, obviously, being from the home, I grew up with Wayne. I played baseball with him for many, many years.
I never knew that, man. You never told me that. Shame on you.
Yeah, I played baseball I was going to dig out a couple of our old team photos, but that could be for another time.
Was he any good?
And but to pick it up again, and I've been looking for a couple of years. Like I said, I've been looking for a couple of years to add it back to my collection, and now I have it, and I'll have it forever. It will. It's perfect. So that's probably one of the last hockey cards I'll end up picking up, and I'm pretty happy and stoked to get it, and it gives me my.
That's outstanding, though. That's outstanding.
Just like the second and third years here.
Oh.
And it goes all the way up to 89, 90. And,
that's fantastic.
And they're all OPG. And it got me my first 10-year runs of it.
Congrats.
So I was pretty happy to get it.
Awesome.
Congrats,
that's
man.
fantastic, my man. So happy for you.
Yeah.
All right. So.
All right, Warren, I'm going to give you the screen now.
So, last thing. This is not a card, but this is cool because I had the privilege to have brunch with our best friend Scott Reindeer Studios this past Saturday at the 455 Club. Used to be called the Wahoo Club. Brunch. It's their holiday. It was their holiday party, and so Scott and I met there, and we got to meet Joel Skinner, who used to be, and then the great Lenny Barker.
Yeah.
And so I had this, and I'm like, I'm getting this signed because I had 2 of them. I said, but I would love to have one signed because 1981 All-Star program, signed by Lenny, perfect game, 5/15/81.
Nice.
I love the image on the All-Star program. It's just fantastic. I was so happy to get it and to be able to spend the time with Scott and chat and talk cards and be nerds and all that kind of stuff. It just kind of meant a lot to me. And there's a few other items I'm going to share when I do a video on my channel, but just kind of go from there. But I thought just a beautiful piece to get signed by Len, because as everybody knows, and I have a piece of artwork sitting up here right about there.
Oh, sure.
It's signed by Len and Morgana because she ran out and kissed him on the cheek that game. Kind of cool. And only Scott and I have those pieces, so it kind of means a lot to me. So
nice.
Cool.
Really nice.
All right. Sammy, your turn, man. Let's go.
I'm going to finish up the night with this was actually a gift that was sent to me by Trevor from Blue Collar Cards. I don't know if he's ever sent you guys anything, but Trevor is but Trevor has kind of been, I don't know if he's always been in the community as far as, I think, commenting a lot on people's videos, but it wasn't up until recently that he decided to start making videos as well, showcasing his collection. And he's got he's a great collection, great eye for stuff. And I think I must have mentioned in one of my videos that I didn't have a card from this set. And he sent me a card from the set and it was the 1954 Red Heart dog food, and he sent me the Alvin Dark. Now
Holy smokes!
he sent it raw to me, and I haven't graded in forever, so I sent a bunch of things to be to get reholdered with the new slab, because I had a lot of the old SGC slabs. And I submitted 2 raw cards. I submitted the Alvin Dark, and I don't have it in front of me right now, but I submitted the 73 Tops candy lids of Willie Mays.
Mhm.
So both were gifts, actually, but one was from Tony from the candy lids from Southern Collector, and then this
Yes.
one was from, Trevor. But when I saw the card and I looked at it, I mean, to me, the Red Hearts, they do such a great job. Whoever designed it did such a great job with the color schemes, choosing the colors for different players, and the contrast between the green background and the red diamond with his name there. Especially being right around the holidays, it really gave me that Christmas feel.
Yes.
So, and for what it's worth, I mean, granted, I think it was kind of graded a little bit lower than I thought it should have been, but
That's a beauty.
yeah,
Gosh, holy man.
I thought the centering was really good. The registration of the color is excellent. The back looks immaculate, and I thought for Trevor to send me this card and think of me for that reason, to know that I didn't have a card from the set, and he thought it was kind of taboo that I really should have one, and for it to be a New York Giant like
Well,
Alvin,
props to Trevor.
yeah, I want to give Trevor a shout out. Blue collar cards. So for anyone who's watching, check it out, because
Yeah, pick him up, man. He shows some really nice stuff.
and he's shared. I think he's sent stuff to, like, actually it's when I was still setting up as a dealer, I had this the 68 Tops game cards, and I had a Mickey Mantle one. I think I was asking, I don't know, like 40 or $50 on it, and it had a pinhole in there, and so I remember, like, I was looking for it, like digging through, and then I couldn't find it. Then I remembered that Trevor bought it. So Trevor bought it, and I tell Mookie, I'm like, "Oh, Mookie, I'm so sorry. I was trying to find a card, but then I realized I sold it." What ends up happening is Trevor buys it and he sends it over to Mookie.
Yeah.
So
That's
that is perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and recently when I'm doing my binder pickups, I came across, I think it was I think it might have been a 53 or 54 Tops or something. There's a card that I picked up that I didn't realize had it was a Bowman. It was a Bowman 51, I think. I didn't realize at the time when I bought it, it had a pinhole in there. And so I'm looking through and I'm doing my video on it, and I realize as I'm doing the video, I'm like, it has a pinhole. Well, pinhole law says that it has to go to Mookie. So I think it was a New York Giant, but I can't remember which player it was. And I'm sure if Mookie watches this, he'll comment and tell me who it is. But yeah, it's just a funny story that I remember.
Nice. Yeah, it's a great story.
Well, guys, man, thank you, Sammy. Thanks for having me on. And,
I appreciate you jumping on for this. It was a lot of fun to kind of talk shop and talk cards. I think that's kind of what people are wanting these days.
No drama. No drama.
Yeah.
We didn't step into it. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not wearing mine. I'm wearing Scott's Caramello Deportivo.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah. I actually have a couple shirts over here that I bought for my parents from Scott sitting here. So
cool.
Gifts and always supporting what I can. And
yeah,
you guys are awesome. Glad to call you guys friends. And I think that's what it's all about. And I can't wait to see you both in Strongsville.
Yes. Only like what, January, February?
4 months.
4 months. A little less than 4 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be here. I gotta start saving money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep buying cards, man, because I keep finding them. And I'm real quick here. I am 3 cards away from finishing this set.
Oh yes, the McDonald's set.
1990 score McDonald's.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm 3 cards away. George Brett, Ryan Sandberg, and Carlton Fisk.
Nice.
I actually got this. I'm sorry. We're nerds. I know we're trying to get out of here. I actually picked this up for a steal.
No pun intended.
Exactly.
I
The Ricky has been going for 75 to 100 raw. This one is glorious.
that one goes for 75 to 100.
Raw.
Wow.
Raw.
What? That's.
I picked it up for $55.
Nice.
And I'm happy to do it.
That's a great
So
shot.
I am 3 cards away because when I do it, I'm doing a Score McDonald's extravaganza video. I can't wait. But I'm sorry, guys.
You gotta get a Big Mac and eat it while you're showing the card.
Yes.
You gotta
Get the
do
combo.
that. Get the combo, man.
Maybe McDonald's will sponsor my channel.
Oh, that'd be nice. That's a
Yeah.
Ray Kroc, man. Let's get Ray Kroc back from the dead.
Yeah.
Guys, I wish you nothing but the best. And Sammy, thank you again. Steven, man, I love you, man. You're awesome. Sammy,
Thanks,
you know
Lauren.
you know it always. And
Appreciate it. Man.
anytime, guys, reach out and you know how to get a hold of me.
Well, I'm going to finish off by saying I'm looking forward to being able to get more involved now since I'm going to have a lot more time.
Yeah.
And
Love it.
I'm
Love it.
going to be able to watch a lot more videos now and get things organized. So I will say one thing. I have a bunch of stuff I'll be bringing to Strongsville. I don't trust our Canada Post. I don't know if they're on strike half the time or not. So I'm not going to tell nothing out. I'm going to bring it with me. I got a bunch of stuff I got for guys. A lot of OPG cards I'm going to be giving some people. And just I'm super, super excited. Looking forward to seeing everyone in Strongsville. I just don't get to see many people very often.
Right.
And it's tough. I mean, especially up here because there's not a lot going on. So I'm looking forward to Strongsville. And Sammy, as always, thank you very much for allowing me to be with you. Reach out at any time. Again, I'll and also if you see anything, send me a text. I mean, I think I got a little bit of money still to the good with you.
Yeah, you do. $140, I think, at this point.
Yeah. So you see anything, reach out and those things, like those little small items, are incredible because they're just unique pieces, and I appreciate it, Sammy. I want to thank you very much for that. And
no problem.
I wish you guys both nothing but the best over the upcoming holidays.
You too.
Stay safe. Stay safe. Eat lots of turkey.
All right. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Okay. Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Love the hobby. Keep collecting baseball cards.
But hey, we want to keep the lights on here at 4 Collectors Studios, so hit the like button for us, guys.
So thanks everybody for coming, and we'll see you next time on 4 Collectors.
All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. Subscribe to the 4 Collectors channel if you haven't done so yet, and see you soon.
All right, guys. Clemente Collector has said we hit a grand slam, so that makes me feel good.